Good morning. I'd say 7 a.m., but y'all know I'm not showing up at 7 a.m. today. Today was a whole bunch of I don't wanna, and I don't feel like it, and yeah. Okay. And this is going to happen all the time in your journey. So be kind, be nice to yourself. So why do I say sexy and strong shoulders? Because today my intent was to talk about the incline press, one of the great 8 exercises. But the funny thing is, as I go back through my notes, I've already talked about it. So if you want some strong, sexy shoulders for the summer, definitely include some shoulder exercises. It brings attention up, away from the waist. It helps with that hourglass shape. So move your arms today, my ladies. Hey, gentlemen, you too. But the exercise I'm actually going to do today is a row. So, although I haven't talked to, okay, now I'm all confused. I'm going to do the row today. I wanted to talk about the incline press. I'm not going to talk about either one of those. Anything that you do to move your body today is going to help you feel amazing, okay? So maybe the grade 8 is for you, maybe it isn't. If you want to move a little bit each day, this program is amazing to help you kickstart because it's just one exercise. Come on. That almost seems too easy. Why bother doing it? Well, if you're doing nothing, one thing is definitely going to be way better than doing nothing at all. You want more information about that, drop grade 8 down below. Otherwise, I want to talk to you about the 5 whys. Have you ever heard about the 5 whys? All right, so maybe you want those sexy shoulders, but you're just not motivated to work out today because you got the I don't want tos and the I don't feel like it's. Like most days when you don't want to work out. You don't want to work out because you don't feel like it, right? Well, sometimes we got to do things that we don't feel like doing. And I had to reflect on that today, which means I had to pull one of the things out of my toolbox that I teach the BTC ladies because I have to keep those tools in my toolbox to help myself at the same time. Because just because I'm a fitness professional does not mean that I have everything perfectly aligned and I do everything as scheduled, or even maybe I didn't schedule it because when I looked at my plan today, I'm like, oh snap, I didn't even write my stuff down today that I planned to do. So how could I possibly know where I'm going to do or what I'm going to do today if I didn't actually write it down? I didn't get it out of my head and put it on paper. Of course I'm spinning. Of course I'm feeling lost. Of course I'm feeling like I don't know which direction I'm going to go because I didn't put it down on paper. I am the type of person who needs to put it on paper. Electronic tracking is great, but let me get it out of my head onto paper. Let me solidify. I can change it if I need to change it. You can change it if you need to change it, but putting it down on paper at least helps you see where do you need to be, when you need to be, and what actions do you need to take today to get the things done that you want to accomplish in your health and your wellness and anywhere else you want to accomplish something in your life? Maybe you're taking a course. Maybe you're working on a craft project. Maybe you're trying to organize your home. Maybe you're just trying to clean your darn house. But if you don't write it down, you're probably not going to do it, okay? Just like that to-do list. Let's just be honest, though. Get it all out, and then maybe circle 2 or 3 of them that are the most important things that you need to do today. Because let's be honest, if there's 35 things on your list, it's unrealistic that you're going to do all 35 things today. We only have so much bandwidth in our day, friends. Only so much, okay? So let me talk about this 5 why exercise that you could do today to move you through the I don't want to's, I don't feel like it's, etc. All right, so I'm just going to literally read to you what I wrote down for my 5 whys because it literally walked me right out of what I needed to do, okay? Or no, strike that, reverse it. It literally walked me exactly into what I need to do. All right. I wrote down, I'm going to read this to you verbatim. Maybe I'll ad hoc a few comments in there to talk about it, but this is what I wrote down. I wrote a whole lot of I don't want to and I don't feel like it. That's what I wrote down because I needed to get out of in here and in here what I was feeling. I didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like it. I don't want to. So I write the first why down on the paper. Why? My comment, tired, unmotivated. Can anybody relate to tired and unmotivated? Give me a thumbs up. Give me a oh yeah in the comments because let's be real. How often do we feel tired and unmotivated? I feel it a lot, okay? I feel it a lot. And what else did I write here? The next why. Why are you tired and unmotivated? Well, I haven't moved yet today. I have been sitting in my chair, which I love. Why are you sitting in your chair, Jessica? This is what I wrote down. I haven't moved yet today. And then it reminded, and then the ding, ding, ding went off in my head. Action builds momentum. Action builds motivation. I need to move. Okay, so I've been sitting in my chair, which is the first thing I do after I brush my teeth, floss, get my coffee and my water. I sit down in my chair and I have my quiet time, my meditation, my prayer. This is the time that I refresh my brain and my heart and get ready for the day. So why haven't I moved yet? Because I'm sitting in my chair, because I'm doing my prayer time, right? Why am I doing my prayer time? It fills my cup so that I can take action. Okay, so it fills my cup. So like it immediately I've already answered my own question. Good morning, Terry. Thanks for being here. I've already answered my own question. Why am I unmotivated? Because I'm not moving. Movement brings motivation. I've been sitting in a chair. Yes, my heart is filled. My mind is active. So then I start looking at like, what did I have on my schedule for today? I literally had it blank. I didn't even write down the live at 7. I did not write down my workout this morning that I was planning to do. I didn't write down, it was completely blank. And then I reflected back to, oh yeah, I was going to maybe take Wednesday as kind of just a chill day. Well, no wonder I didn't write anything down. No wonder I didn't have a direction for the day. No wonder I haven't started moving yet, because I allowed myself some extra time today. But going back and looking at what my plan was, going back and reflecting on why I was feeling the I don't want to's, gave me the aha on what I need to do next, which is to move and to do this live. So I do this live and then I do my movement for the day. So I just had to remind myself of what the goals are and what's going to help me feel successful in today. What's going to help me feel successful is sharing with you the I don't want to's are real and a tool to help you process how to get out of the I don't want to's. Name how you're feeling. I don't feel like doing it. I felt tired in that moment when I wrote it down. I felt unmotivated. And I haven't moved yet. When you continually ask yourself the why, you can dive down to why you are where you are, what you're doing, and it's going to come to your mind what you could do, right? What you can do to get out of the funk, to help yourself. What's the next action that you need to take? And I knew my next action was to show up here like I said I'm going to and do this live for you, to help you with a tool that can help you get off your tushy and go move your body. Go do the thing that you say that you want to accomplish over here. I want to lose some weight. You got to go move your body. Okay. You want to eat healthy. Go prep the food. You want to get to bed and get a good night's sleep. Then you need an evening routine. Okay. Some wind down time and some boundaries of when you go to sleep. You need to be more hydrated and have energy. Drink the water. These are all simple actions that you can take. You just have to decide that that's what you want to do on a regular basis. And sometimes you got to walk yourself out of the I don't want to's and I don't feel like it and I'm unmotivated and I'm tired. So when you recognize and you state, I am in this place right now, you can walk yourself out of it by asking yourself, why am I this way? Why am I still feeling this way? And I was sitting in a chair and I need to get up and I need to move. And that's what I'm going to do next. And I hope you get a little teensy bit of motivation out of my sharing this with you. And you take this tool, this 5 why tool, always dive into the why am I feeling this way? Why am I thinking this? Why am I stuck in this space? And just write it out. Get it out of your brain. Don't be afraid to write down your feelings, your thoughts, because when you get it out of your head, you can see things in clear print. And then you can get real honest with yourself. All right. I have a great verse for you today. Rejoice always, pray continually, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Jesus Christ. 1 Thessalonians 5:16 through 18. put that on your mirror. Remind yourself on a daily basis to rejoice, because that's what he's here for. He's here to support you. I love you. I hope that you have a fantastic day. Drink some water today, and God bless you. Bye. Thanks for watching.